Oh, hi. That was not planned. Hello everyone, welcome to, this is what MYTH Dissolution Center looks like. This is peak pixel art detective story gameplay. Let's get that there. Hello. I'm gonna actually boot up the game. I didn't want to, the music's gonna come on and whatever. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? It is Thursday. Hey, 21. Recipe State Evolution, Recipe State Theater. One of the most underrated YouTube channels. I'll be honest, I'm trying to energize myself because I did not get great sleep last night. And so as much as I want to stream fun to this game, I spent 3,000 It's been 2 years since I played this. I want to play this more. But we got Tiger's 24 hours of Clock Tower coming up tomorrow. And I want, so I'm not going to be there for the full 24 hours. That would be insane. I respect people who are built for 24 hours streams, the subathons, and streaming deep into the night. I am not one of those people. So yeah, that is a long way of saying that this stream will probably be a bit shorter. A bit on the shorter end. But yeah, let's hit play on this video game for the first time in, when did it last? Oh, I quit the game, so now it says last played today. Oh well, I don't remember exactly how long it's been actually doing it this time. And also, thank goodness that now it's not shutting down. Thank goodness. Luckily it's only the cat. Luckily that is pretty much the extent of how that affects me. But still, I don't know if I'd place that. Music almost done. We're gonna see it out. 15 seconds left. Carry on there for 10 seconds until the urban myths get dissoluted. I am being terrible at my job today. Alright, let's get this game rolling, shall we? Now, where were we? Oh, okay. So, can we go into our menu real quick? Is there, okay, I don't think we can. So, where we are in the story, we are in chapter 3, I believe. And in this chapter, we are investigating, there's this, tour of, there's this tour of, urban legends and stuff, and some people have been going missing on this trip, and on this, little tour. It's this exclusive tour, that we have faked our way in. We have essentially impostered our way in. We have vented into this tour group, and we are gonna be investigating and trying to figure out why these people are disappearing. It seems like it has something to do with the nether world. Oh, wow, my desktop audio is on. Great. I have a thing. I have a thing that's supposed to... I have a reminder before I stream to check my desktop audio thing, and I did not do it. Good job, me. Anyways, let's get in the game. Let's get in the game. My voices are not going to be consistent with what I did before. Oh, well. The netherworld? Oh, the underworld, the Feyworld, places other than this one, or other dimensions, worlds in past or future timelines, are a collective notion for such anomalous spaces. The netherworld sounds scary, but can it even be called an urban myth? Rumors of another worldly place, and talk of getting caught in it and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth. I see. I think. Decisive for this identification was the advice to go back the way you came, should you find yourself there. Though that might seem obvious, for the netherworld known as an urban myth, going back the way you came has a special meaning, as well as being the only viable method of escape. The seemingly obvious way out. The organizer mentioning it this clearly means that this tour involves the netherworld. It makes sense to suppose so. Great. This investigation's goal is to assess a full picture of the tour, and to determine the organizer's goal. So, the people that are going missing are the ones that aren't following the advice, then? The ones that keep going? If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue your investigation. Okay. Yes, I will. So we might not exactly know when it happens. Maybe we... It seems like we encountered a similar place, but we actually have to go back. Netherworld, eh? Careful? Cool, but how exactly? I'll try to be careful too. Yeah, cool. How? Everyone will be moving on to the next location. It should be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost, this tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there. The way we came? For the clowns to wander off from the group. I forget who that guy is. Don't even think about slowing us down. Well, off we go then. Yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location for our UNO Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. Oh. I think I know this place. Before I carry on, I noticed that our butler guide was, I think from last time that he's somewhat new, that he doesn't know exactly what's going on with this, but yeah, he is a little scared, so interesting thing to pick up. I think I know this place. Checking my notes, yes, your attention please. 7 years ago, this spot was the stage for a murder case. Oh? Flowers in a photo of the victim? The person in the frame? He's the ghost in my photo! Huh? Photo? What? May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here. And we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident. Quiz? Happy quizzing here on this murder scene. It was unsolved, yeah? Got that occult egghead, whoever did or something. Nonsense. Everyone knows Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. Fujiwara-san? That was a false charge. No question about it. Why the sudden outburst? Kisaragi rings a bell. Where did I hear that name again? So he was a ghost after all. The plot thickens. For now, let's take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises. Weird vibes. I agree. Why are they acting like this? Also, we haven't seen anything Netherworld-like so far. Guess we're not at the entrance yet? Dunno. I think we're fine though. We're here to scope out this tour and what the organizers are up to. You're right. If nothing happens, then nothing scary comes for us. Main concern now is the others acting all strange. About the murder that happened here. 7 years ago, was it? They're all acting kinda awkward after hearing that. Let's look around on socials during the break. Great idea. Ooh, are we like hiding? Hiding behind the thing, just looking at our phones? I think the light of the screens is gonna kind of prevent us from really hiding, but oh well. Ueno makes me think of the Ueno Tenshu incident. Is that what they mean by the murder from 7 years ago? What was the incident about? Wait, you don't know? Raised as a princess under a rock or what? Maybe? You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. The Ueno Tenshu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then, too. It should still be an active topic since the alleged culprit was pretty famous. That incident had a massive impact on society back then. Posts from that time should give you an idea of what it was like. Didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Did I try to read the news a bit more? Well, we are gonna do that now, it seems. And also, this reminds me that Urban MYTH Dissolution Center was actually brought up in the new Frame Plus animation, best animation of 2025, which is really cool. You know, since I've never heard anyone else talk about this game, and it really goes to show that Mr. Floyd does indeed go through like thousands of games per year. It's crazy. Anyways, it's funny I can't go. I'll bring back some of the darkness of 7 years ago. That's so helpful. Socials are the best starting point. I wonder if she is involved in any way, because again, when these rumors are spread on social media and stuff like that, that contributes to the urban myth growing. Just before dawn in Ueno Park, Kengo Nomura, 32, was found unconscious by a passerby. He was taken to hospital in critical condition, then pronounced dead. According to the Ueno police, Kengo showed signs of being violently beaten, and a murder investigation is underway. An article from 7 years ago. Is this the famous incident they're talking about? Yep. It's a murder case from quite a while ago. Happened at this park. Breaking news. The man found unconscious. Piece of paper with Tenchu written on it found near the scene. Therefore, the case will be called the Ueno Tenshu incident. Looks like the Ueno Tenshu incident caught a lot of attention. I might be the only one who's never heard of it. You should search it up then. Tenshu, another article from back then. The Ueno Tenshu incident is pretty infamous. You really don't know about it? Yeah, we know that. I feel like I've seen them before. Journal. Oh, yeah, okay, we have the countdown to the Great Reset. Okay, we have the tour. There's rumors about the park. You asked us with an email, we met them. Forged number. Yeah, we had the Great Reset. People. Okay. Don't have anything about the phone. I don't. Sorry, not the phone. The photo, I think. 7 years. His money wasn't stolen. What exactly does Tenshu mean? What kind of punishment done in the name of the gods? Creepy phone. Creepy phone is drawing attention. More attention than I would have thought. Got me curious about it now. Payphone? Maybe? Is it, maybe did something dessert now. Streamer looking for a culprit. How it ended? Yeah, you wouldn't know. The way it concluded is famous too. The guy that was the occult researcher Tsutomu Kisaragi. Getting a reaction. I'll look him up. Kisaragi. I know I've heard that name somewhere. Some book in the center, maybe? Tsutomu Kisaragi is kind of famous in our circle for his book, Occult Great Reset. Oh. We did see that countdown at the beginning. Even if you wouldn't say the book is niche, it isn't for the masses either. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. At the same time, he was working as an occult researcher. A uni professor and occult researcher? That's amazing. He's the culprit of the UN Tenshu incident? Alright, let's just search this. Okay. UN Tenshu incident and a creepy phone. Oh, no results. Okay. This might have too many results. Yep, okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get this combo. News like UN Tenshu incident culprit. The dark side of an occult researcher was really trending for a while. I used to love reading, books. What a shock. Oh, Buddy's here. Oh, goodness. Are we encountering an occult VTuber here? And unfortunately, dramatizing person, maybe. I don't know. These are fictional people. I don't. Anyways, why would Tsutomu Kisaragi do such a thing? If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Rumors about the culprit. Oh, oopsies. Harmless otaku with Tenshu no less. Something happened between the victim. Means it had a motive? Who knows? Could be that? Proof? Are they saying he was convicted? That didn't happen, I don't think. He said he was there to be rewarded. Oh. Suicide. Kisaragi committed suicide because of this. Suicide of an assistant professor. The internet blew up with comments. Another keyword here. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are getting the stream. We are really getting into the streamers here. Can suicide before he could be exposed. Sounds like something. Yeah. Okay. Choosing suicide before people found out. Either way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In these cases, people can say whatever biased things they want. Yeah, I'm gonna... False accusations. Take a closer look. That article is 7 years old, posting a totally different story. That was their way to get clicks while the topic was hot. Zero credibility. You're right. Yeah, I see it's just a repost. Yeah. I was wondering if I click here. Jeez. I'm just gonna start clicking, yeah. So I'm gonna be any different from here on. You can stop there. Okay. Any... No, yeah, okay, so... Gotta see if I can find other words. Yeah, still the same article. Whatever their values are, I guess. Yeah, is that what this is about? And, yeah, I'm just trying to find any words. It's usually, often it's the start or the end that'll have something. Person knows, it was really famous. It was trending a lot. What do you mean? Dr. Kisaragi's family, even if it makes no sense to us, somehow does for them. Sense of justice is twisted. Agreed. Oop. Mystery. This is another piece of the puzzle. Tenshutsu is unsolved. Okay. There we go. Caught up? Satoru Kisaragi committed suicide, and some people think it was a false accusation. The case itself is still unsolved. Most of the posts were just unbelievable. Yeah, the info going around on social media was total chaos. Things they're saying about him. Even if Dr. Kisaragi were guilty, did they really have to go that far? This kind of mess will flood your timeline each day. I've seen even worse, too. So much going on. I feel overwhelmed. The Ueno Tenshu incident was really well known. Yeah, it made a lot of news for sure. Tomoki Kisaragi got piled on like crazy. I'm surprised to get. So about Kengu Nomura, was it the victim? Yep, killed near the pond in Ueno. Another thing. Ghost in Kimura-chan's photo. Could be him, right? Oh yeah, I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost in Kimura-san's photo. Just a thought. Could Nomura-san actually still be alive too? No way, it's that again. Once in a lifetime is enough already. But maybe an alternate Nomura-san from the netherworld? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. Gotta make sure they didn't go without us. Back. Sorry, did we keep you waiting? No problem. We're all here now, so... Introducing the second mystery spot in the Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. This here is the scene for the Ueno Tenshu incident. Ta-da! So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as the incident 7 years ago on September 21st. That's what the 0921 number meant. The victim, Kengo Nomura, is said to have been attacked here by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remain unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive, and the Tenshu message. Rumors say Kengo Nomura's ghost appears in front of anyone trying to solve the case, and takes them away to someplace unknown? Or so I heard? Maybe not. Someplace unknown. Could that be the netherworld? Now, here's the next puzzle we'd like everyone to solve. The Ueno Tenshu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenshu written on it. Where was that paper actually found? The organizer has hidden an envelope somewhere in the area. Solving the puzzle will lead you to it. Our next destination will be in the envelope, so best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Ueno Tenshu incident as well. To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about the rest of our locations or schedule. So please work together to find it for everyone. Ready or not, the search is on. Intriguing. Let's go back the way we came. We're totally in the netherworld. Then the group keeps getting worse. I know. But they all have thoughts on the incident. I want to check with them about that too. What do you think? The mystery tour's been pretty regular so far. Doesn't feel like we're heading to the netherworld, but I think something's changed after we got here. The participants are one thing. Something about this place also feels off. I agree. What do you think is going on? Interesting. Something about this place is not right. About the investigation. Anyway, prioritize finding the map to the next spot, but also try and get a feel for what's going on with these guys. Maybe ask them if they've heard anything about the incident. You're good at that kind of thing. I'll try. Glad she's gaining confidence. A little bit. Tasman, any idea how to solve the riddle? We did guess right about the Ueno Tenshu incident, but didn't see any posts talking about the Tenshu paper itself. Gasmask's a journalist, so he might have an idea. Alright, start with Gasmask. Let's talk to everybody first before activating our ability. Mr. Gasmask, could I talk to you for a bit? I guess? Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something? About what? Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Would you happen to know where the Tenshu paper was found, for example? Yeah, well... the person who first discovered Kengo Nomura alive here. I heard they passed by while jogging. They called an ambulance, and after Nomura was carried off, they noticed the Tenshu paper. They found it after the victim was carried off? But wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? I should probably check the area first. About the incident. The incident hasn't been solved yet? What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Gasmask? My thoughts, eh? Well, if you mean my personal view, tell me Kisaragi, the occult expert. Some say he's innocent, but personally, I think he's a strong suspect. And why is that? Well, obviously, must be a reason for that much controversy. The victim, Kengo Nomura, was on the staff of the Ueno Ancient History Museum. There's talk that Kisaragi is an occult researcher, and Nomura were clashing about ancient history matters. Tell me Kisaragi and Kengo Nomura were fighting about ancient history? Pretty occult type and academic historian. Oil and water much. Dr. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. But is that story even true? You might want to ask Matsuda-san. Mention I said this, but he works at the Ueno Ancient History Museum, which means he's a colleague of the victim, that Nomura guy. Huh? Interesting. I should compile notes on Nomura-san as well. He's the victim in the Ueno Tenshu incident, which attracted a lot of attention back then. Piece of paper found in the ground near Nomura-san's body. Tenshu. Tenshu, divine wrath that strikes down the evil of the heart, which the incident itself was named after. But why did the murderer leave this paper behind? Nomura-san didn't seem so evil that he deserved such a fate. Huh. Okay. You are Matsuda. Matsuda-san, may I have a word? About the Tenshuin... No idea. Oh. About the puzzle... Don't care. Find the envelope so we can move on. Interesting that he doesn't seem to want to participate at all. About that strange paper in your envelope earlier. Oh, let me... Goodbye. About that strange paper in your envelope earlier. Oh yeah, I want to see it. Is this just a drawing of a snake? Huh? Who knows, I guess it is. Anyway, is this really a bonus draw like he said? Do me a favor and check with the guide what he meant with that. Okay, sure. He has a point though, what does that snake even mean? Maybe something to do with that statue. If the organizer put that paper in the envelope, could it be related to the netherworld? I heard that you were a colleague of the victim, Nomura-san. Yeah, it sure was, but this Nomura guy didn't know him too well. And you, play an amateur detective or what? No, that's not it. Then do me a favor and cut the detective crap. It's on my nerves. Yes. Hey. Let's check the statue. Statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it. Jeez. Statue's titled To the Great Beyond. This telescope for observing that great beyond? Angel. Why does that ring a bell? Alright, where's our guy here? Reminder on the quiz. Where was the tension paper discovered? Best wishes. About the ongoing quiz, do you like a hint? I wondered if I could, but to be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself, so I don't actually know the answer, let alone the envelope's info on where to go next, or info on the tension instance. What? What are we gonna do if nobody knows? Oh, oops. Not good. Guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then. Huh. So something bad's gonna happen if we don't solve it. Interesting. I do not know what to think right now. Do you know about the Tenshu incident? I hate to admit that 7 years ago I was away in Spain studying flamenco dancing. Flamenco in Spain? I was there for a couple years hoping to go pro. I chose to move from Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place. Sushi? I got back to Japan 2 years ago, so I have no idea about events prior to that. I see. And about that strange paper. About that was kind of, like... What was that about? It didn't seem like something you prepared for, or as a surprise. It would be nice of you not to tell the other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes. I'll just message a report to the organizer. So, please let Matsuda-san know that he is indeed the winner. Please? Okay, so you don't know what that means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something. I should ask someone well versed in occult matters. Anything? Nope, not you. You are well versed. Were you able to solve the puzzle? No, not quite yet. Any progress on solving the puzzle? Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them. But this particular puzzle is outside my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it to you all. Yes. Do you know anything about the Tenshu incident? To be honest, Tenshu incident is the worst case of false accusation since the war. and impose a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kisaragi's name. Yes. Since the war, that bad. Do you happen to like Sutomu Kisaragi? It's not really about liking or disliking him. For people like us, Dr. Kisaragi is viewed as a living deity. I can say without any reservation. Yes, indeed. For those of us with similar interests, that you might call the otaku, that book was a shining light, a gift. Well, in conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi, author of such a book, the likelihood of him becoming a criminal would be beyond the realm of possibility. And yet the general public, they lack the social literacy to discern. So, as this book also mentioned, the stigma is hard to shed once in place. Thank you for sharing that. In breve, Sutomu Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact this truth is kept from widespread acceptance is just a conspiracy by some powerful entity. And the snack. About the paper found in Matsuda-san's envelope, there's a strange snake drawing on it. Do you know what it means? Could this possibly be the serpent held by the Cretan healer priestess? No, that doesn't add up. I know, this must be Suijin-sama, a water god. What? I don't really understand. And breathy. In other words, this serpent's not a random snake, but an icon related to the Suijin shrine. The water deity from the shrine. I see. Thank you for the info. We should check on the other drawing. It was similar to this one. Kimura-san, could I ask you something? You saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew I'd seen his ghost. Does this mean I'll be taken away? Are you alright? You look kinda pale. That photo I showed you with the man's ghost. Do you think it might be Nomura-san from the Tenshu incident? She's trembling. Must be really scared. If she is, maybe I shouldn't say that I think so? They do look similar. Might just be a coincidence, though? They say if you see the ghost's face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guy just mentioned a similar story, too. I think he made out that story about Nomura-san's ghost just to spice up the tour. Really? Let me go check, just to be sure, then you won't have to worry. Well, I think we also should check. Yeah, we should examine this. Looking closely, it does look like a water deity drawing like the one Matsuda-san got. Fujiwara-san knows something. About the monument. Aha, are you aware of the significance of that trumpet? Trumpet? It's said to resurrect the dead when blown, but there's a certain secret theory, too. It's also said to be a sign, calling out for the gates to be opened, yes. I totally thought it was a telescope. An angel with a trumpet. Hey Malik, welcome back. How are you? We're playing Urban MYTH Dissolution Center. This is a mystery game about sort of like occult mysteries. No, the ad's starting. Oh well, I'm sorry. What do you think it means? It's just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn there is Suijin-sama, a water god. Come on. Please. The gate that connects here and the beyond, the world we are in and the netherworld, may be here. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us there? Could it be? And bravi, that would mean we're being invited to the netherworld. The netherworld? Ain't nothing conclusive, however. Alright, let's take a look at this now. This photo. A photo of Kengu Nomura, victim of the Ueno Tenshu incident. They have flowers, too. Would a photo of the victim as a 7-year-old murderer still be around? I wonder who put this here. For the tour, perhaps? So hello again. That is a silent hello. Just for people who are wanting to lurk and stuff. That is what that is there for. Welcome back, ad people. We are still in the middle of trying to figure this urban mystery out. We're on a tour right now. This is chapter 3. We're on a mystery tour where people have disappeared. And we're trying to find out why these disappearances have happened. And there's also something with a ghost. And a person that died 7 years ago. We had to figure out how these dots are connected. Anyways. White lines on the concrete road are showing what seems to be a human outline. Also, hope you're having a good day. How are you? A good day or night or whatever time zone it is for you. The potential incident happened here. Someone draw this for the tour? The tissue paper was found lying on the ground. It would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around the glasses? Yep, okay, now I think we've observed everything except for talking to you. Be able to find it. Yeah, about the ghost. Yeah, it's very similar to Phoenix, right? I did actually play Greatest Attorney 1 on the channel. So that if you ever go want to watch that playthrough, it's on the channel. On the YouTube. Glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we are just trying to solve. We are trying to solve the mystery. No court portions though. What you told us earlier about the ghost of Kengu Nomura, about the people who encounter him being taken unknown places. Oh yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at this location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy. Hope you liked it. Is that story really true? If the ghost actually exists, you mean? I can't really say either way, being just a hired guide. Oh, I see. Of course. It's probably better if I tell Kimura-san that the ghost isn't real. We're gonna avoid putting on the glasses until we have this convo. Hey, Kimura-san, are you okay? God mentioned he didn't know if the ghost rumors were true or not. Probably shouldn't tell her that as is, right? Anything wrong, Zombie-chan? Well, I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned. He merely brought that up to spice up the tour. Oh, really? Guys, we shouldn't lie to a client, come on. I feel a bit better hearing that. That's what I heard, you can relax. As long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Will you be okay now? Yes, thank you. I thought I could handle the occult and the horror, but I think I felt really anxious there for a bit. I hear you. I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself. I'm glad you're with us on this tour, Azami-chan. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again. Would you have any idea where the paper was found? If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of a hint, of course. I'm guessing it was found by, like, under the body or something. Or behind the statue or whatever. Do you know anything about the Ueno Tenshu incident itself? The Ueno Tenshu incident? Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps? T-shirts? Oh, goodness. Soon after the case started attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenshu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom. T-shirts exploiting the innocent. I wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Probably not, but still. I should keep it in mind. I wonder if anyone else knows. Okay, I think now we're gonna put on the glasses. See if we can find anything. Okay. I'm guessing maybe this person is just there to set this up. To, like, to leave these drawings. It looks like it's touching the photo. Might be the tour organizer's shadow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh. Is it the only shadow that's acting strangely? The shadow's the organizer. It means they hid the envelope somewhere around the photo. The flowers. Nope. Okay, still can't do anything. Oh. Ah. What's this now? Sure is creepy. Oh, is it just still the same? ghosts go in there? Is this gonna be different now? No. About the t-shirts. Okay, yes, you are the one who knows. Do you know about the t-shirts? Yeah, those, sure. T-shirts based on the incident. Pretty popular then. Could the puzzle be related in some way? Could be. Don't know for sure. If you think it's a thing, might want to ask around. You do not. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I think it's because I keep hitting my keyboard on accident. Any leads? Nope. Okay, nothing more there. All right, so we gotta ask everyone else about these t-shirts, eh? Not you. You, apparently. Matsuda-san, do you know about the Tenshu t-shirts? Those annoying tees with trash taste. Here they are based on the incident. Yeah, right, Tenshu on t-shirts to copy the murder. Some also had mindless words like got me or owned. People loved it. I hate the way they printed those on the backs of the tees, too. Yeah, the word was printed on the backs? Yeah, of course. That's what the case was about. Okay, so like the back, yeah, that's what I was thinking, the back of the person. Anything else? Troubling me? Nope. Is there any like ghost thing that I'm missing if I walk all the way over here? No, okay. There's not. Something's probably gonna happen over there though, because no other reason for the level geometry to be that big. To be that wide. Okay, now we can check behind the photo. Paste on the victim's back. Let's check behind the frame first. Nope, not here. Ooh, okay. Now we can try and deduce it. Interesting. Where could the hidden envelope be? I looked around everywhere suspicious, but haven't found it. As a zombie, I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I am unable to enjoy this event. Your envy isn't really helping, Director. It's a similar deal to the pond from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed. The puzzle for this location is, where was the Tenshu paper for the Ueno Tenshu incident found? According to Mr. Gasnask, the paper was found after Nomura-san was carried off. If so, where would it be hidden? Maybe it's pasted on the ground under this? No, okay. Yeah, that didn't make sense, but like it seems like that's kind of seems like that would be where it would be. I don't know. Paper discovered after he was carried off. Why wasn't it found until he was? Thinking about the t-shirts. Yeah, I know that they were, yeah, pasted on. Maybe it's pasted on. Yeah, the back of the victim's photo. Yeah, okay, there we go. Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. I thought, to be honest, I thought we already looked there. That must be it. If Nomura-san's photo is supposed to represent him, then maybe the envelope is pasted directly on the back of the photo itself and not on the frame. We should give that photo a proper check. Okay. Check the back thoroughly. Nothing here. Why not? It's possible it'd be here. What's this? Looks like something was pasted here. Maybe the envelope was here at some point. Oh, I see. The shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. It was shown taking the envelope. Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be? Huh. Someone already took it. Did you already find it? I've already taken the envelope, correct? Yeah, sorry. Wasn't keeping it a secret or anything. Professional force of habit. Tend to hold on to info I find. So you know why the envelope was behind the photo. Paper is on him where it sounds back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct? Hey, good guess. You got it. What was in the envelope, by the way? There were two of them. One was a map to the next location. The other was info on the Tenshu incident. I'll go ahead and hand this to the guide. Interesting. I wonder if he is part of this somehow. Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this location. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gasmas, who was first to find the envelope. To the point, what did it say about the incident anyway? Oh, of course. Checking right now. Huh? I forgot to tell you. I had the Tenshu incident envelope here on me. What? What's the big idea, eh? Seems fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not just gonna give it away. We're okay with this? Well, Mr. Gasmask did find the envelope first. He did hand me the map to the next location. The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kisaragi's false accusation spawned here. So the wise thing would do would be simply head to the next one. Let us take a 10-minute comfort break, then head to the next spot. The next location is unknown to anyone. One of you knows occult secrets. Are you ready to head into the unknown? Back on socials again? Also, 10-minute break. I am gonna take, well, less than a 10-minute break, but a quick one. I will be right back. See you in just a bit. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Dissolution Center. Time to go on socials again, apparently. Goodbye. All right. A stake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue. We haven't seen anything related to the netherworld so far. Don't let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Busy on the phone? Trading numbers with Kimura-san. We're friends now. Jeez. We are on duty, you know. Anyway, let's check on occult spots in Ueno while we can. The request in this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Might help us hone in on that if we pre-gather info on the next cult spot. Right, on it. Let's get started. I'll gather info on the cult spots in Ueno. Grab any keywords related to netherworlds in Ueno. It's cold and dark into... Okay. We got the word. Ueno's one of the keywords. Yep. Is Ueno that kind of place? I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it just wasn't on my radar. We'll need to look up some place names to get more info. There's some kind of cemetery or prison. Prison? There's one in Ikebukuro, didn't you know? Quit the suburban myth. Suburban myths are what these games are about, though. Shinobazu Pond. What are we rather looking to? Power spots and spirit spots. Old Lady the Crossroads. Where are we junctions? Crossroads? Aren't they like all over the place? There are plenty of old ladies at them. We break up. That's more likely because 99% of high school couples break up. Underground military facility. Underground, yeah, that makes sense. It's like underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. World War II underground facility. Military facility? They're making tanks or something down there? I'd be curious as to how to get the tanks back above ground, if so. Yeah, me too. That is a logistical thing. There we go. We got the netherworld keyword. Netherworld. The netherworld. Seems like a keyword. Oh, did word? I think Word might have rebranded. I think Word might have rebranded as keyword in between the last time we played this. Word, we are name dropping you quite a lot in this game. Makes sense considering what we're looking for. Netherworld. I wonder what that is. Place that's hard to return from. Okay, that is probably all of it. Ueno Underground. Secret World War II base under Ueno. It means it's still in use now? I doubt it. Ground protect them from air raids. Tokyo's World Underpass. Most of the subway under sound. Iron Barrier. I may or may not have heard of that. Yeah, some of this are like that. The Yananote line. Shapes like yin and yang to protect Tokyo. Yang, that's so impressive. That's just a theory. Final point of the Iron Barrier. What does that mean? Like a weak point? In the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least that's what I read in Satomu Kisaragi's book. They have a point. The barrier breaks. Tokyo doomed? I'm guessing demons would invade. Exit of Ueno Station. Interesting. Yeah, Ueno Station Ghost. Lots of stories out there about lines connecting stations to the netherworld. Research time. Okay, Ueno Station. Station Netherworld. I'm on an otherworldly station. Kisaragi Station. So tell Kisaragi loved that station. That makes sense. It has the name. Kisaragi Station. Just coincidence. It's found to be fake. Stark Station photos are fake? We should probably assume that. These otherworldly stations are not somewhere you'd randomly decide to just vacation to. How do you manage to go to one? You get to without stopping. He said he managed to never get to it. Dr. Kisaragi tried multiple times. Someone had a lot of free time. I guess it was his job. Spatio-temporal dude. That is hilarious for another. I've gotta see what the spatio-temporal dude is. Start looking for the spatio-temporal dude. Apparently he helps people who are lost in the netherworld get home. He just looks like a normal middle-aged man, so he won't be easy to find. There might even be several, but that's still unconfirmed. Just make sure he knows you're not supposed to be there. Should be able to tell just by looking at you. Just be warned, sometimes you can't help it all. It's rare, but it's all up to him. Oh no. They're coming back. Scary. It's not even a real place you can get to. Alright. I assume that's too many terms. Netherworld UNO. Okay. Dr. Kisaragi popping up again. He's well known in this field. He said it was connected. Apparently places with a lot of people pass it through, like UNO, tend to connect more easily to other dimensions or netherworlds. Crossroads are also related to other dimensions. Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you came from. That's not an alternate dimension, just a bad sense of direction. Supposedly planning to lead a project on it. This is where he was researching it. Guess it was collecting info like what we're doing now. Say the pond itself is a portal. What are you talking about? Elevator in a multi-tenant building. That is totally a thing. Try to find a website you're browsing before it's totally gone. Yeah, totally. The interdimensional elevator. It's that easy. So many people would have gone into the netherworld by now. There's 10 plus floors and free floors. No one ever made it though. Let's stations people can't come back from. A ghost at an exit. If it appears when you go through the gate into the station, maybe he'll never leave the station again. Doesn't seem like she's having fun. Maybe there's something else here. And we didn't check that one. I don't think we're getting any results from that. Oh, we are. The underground often leads to netherworlds, especially in Japan. Why especially Japan? I wonder. Zagi's visit to Yomi. Some Zagi guy went to visit his deceased wife in Yomi. But he saw that she had no makeup on. He decided to turn around and go home or something. Even in death, you're supposed to keep up with appearances. Well, I want to be free from makeup when I'm dead. Watch out when we go underground. Underground Eagle's netherworld. There we go. There really are a lot of stories about it. I'm starting to feel like there are portals everywhere. I'm still not sure what exactly the netherworld is. All we're turning up are vague stories of the netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you do find yourself there. There's talk about a place out of this world from earlier. Not much for witnesses. If you do get to the netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? I hope that's not where we're heading now. I doubt we go on a netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability. But how have the rumors of people going missing from the tour? This here is our next location. It's just a random building? This rundown old place is the next spot? Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance. We're going down Island Timber. Oh, another world? Aha! A secret combination of buttons takes us there. See the famed dimensional elevator. Could it be? What the hell? We seem to be headed down beyond the existing floors. B4. Do you know what this means? Could this be... Oh, our next mystery spot. An abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno. Wow. Where exactly are we? Yeah, I'm worried about people being kidnapped here. Is this from back during the war? No! The elevator, the button! It isn't responding! No signal on my phone either. No. Why is this happening? Maybe trapped underground. We're in a regular basement. There should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld. The netherworld? If this is the netherworld, we need to go back the way we came. Nonsense. This couldn't possibly be. Hey, you're the guide. Stop panicking and do something. Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean. I've received nothing of the sort. Yikes. Huh? Hey, we're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone. Huh? Maybe she headed back up alone. I'm neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point. We have here a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms, beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz. Is this part of the tour too? I can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do? Just keep calm. But Kimura-san is gone. We need to find her now. We don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back the way we came, so our options are limited. Can't go back, and if this is the netherworld, then... Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could just be part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we'll get out? Zami, we need to talk. Yes. Underground. Okay. Justin, what are we gonna do? We're trapped here. This could just be part of the tour, you know. But the guy does look seriously panicked. Puzzle was to cross the river in morning, seek the serpent's gold, right? Could start by looking into that. I need to take a sip to hydrate. We need to talk. So what are we gonna do? Tell me you have something in mind. Calm down. Solving the puzzle might let us move forward, so let's focus on that first. How about asking that Kotaku Fujiwara about the quiz? Jasmine, any gut feelings? I really can't tell if this is an accident or a planned part of the tour. It's definitely getting harder to tell. Depends on whether Kimura-chan is safe or not. Kimura-san was on the elevator for sure, though I didn't see her stepping off it. So if we assume the worst, this could be a case of someone going missing? Keep it down. Let's not stress it out even more. You could check around the elevator just to be sure. Those glasses might check some traces. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's not any, like, human or anything. That's like steam. I was trying to find traces of Kimura-san, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It's as if she disappeared while on the elevator. Is she really missing then? Observe. An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. This be Komura-san's bag. Oh, that's what it is. Come on, move. No good. It won't budge. Mashing the buttons doesn't work. I don't think it's moving. Pretty chill and humid here. Yeah, she may have gone missing. Couldn't find any traces at all. Komura-san may have gone missing. What are we gonna do? Isn't there any way? Can't use our phones to call for help. So the only thing we can do is get out of here ASAP. What does that say? Query very old. Army tunnel number 6? Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. Hey, I see something like dials on here. Looks like they can be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Looks like a dial lock of some kind. They have kanjis on them. Elder Wood and Tiger. Ooh, okay. Observe. Thought I was placing something on the drawers. Maybe the nameplates were put there recently? Observe. Old and worn down metallic cupboard covered in dust. I don't see anything inside. Each of the drawers has a nameplate on it. Can you read this again? Wasn't that for king, but did it mean like cow and... Huh. Are we really trapped in here? Can't say for sure, but it does look like it. What the hell? Should have never joined this stupid tour. It's not even interesting. Master-san, do you think this is staged? Who cares as long as we get out quick? Hell, I should have called it after the last spot. And why do you stick with us? None of your business. Just kind of ended up here. You are pretty sus, my guy. No way, phone's not working. This can't be real. Hey, take it easy there. This is all part of the tour, isn't it? No, I told you, I haven't heard a thing. Please let this all be for show. Komura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. We're finished, we're all done for. No, wait, why'd she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone. Ending finale. Epilogue. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. Finding it hard to do that. Nope, nothing here. Mr. Gas Mask, I'd like to talk for a bit. What? Do you think this is all set up? Well, of course. The lights are on for one, and the puzzle is proof this is all for show. I guess, maybe so. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground army facility. Sick. I can see the views rolling in. Goodness. Komura-san has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place? Not possible. I saw her with my own eyes. So, gone missing during a mystery tour. That's true, I smell an article. That might mean that we're first-hand witnesses. The tour participants disappearing. Sick. Oh, come on, dude. About the info on the Tenshu incident that you received at the previous location. I thought you might ask. Did you already look inside the envelope? No, not yet, actually. By the way, something's off about you. Keep snooping around. I've noticed ever since this tour started. Sometimes putting on those glasses. What's up with that? The other girl with you, too. Observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression. But what's really going on with her? It's really not what you might think. And Matsuda guy, too. Keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenshu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. That otaku dude. You notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes. Is anyone on this tour even close to normal? I don't think anyone would be. Ooh, what's that on the wall? I'm of this spot. This is for cult fans and military fans. I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped, you know? Solving the riddle would lead us to the exit, I think. Message you read earlier. Do you think it's part of the tour itinerary? Deep beneath the Ueno, from the underworld and ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. Across the river of morning seek the serpent's gold. About the verses. Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno from the underworld and ancient darkness looms probably means you are underground, which is the underworld and is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead, yes. World of the dead? Do you know what the River of Morning and Serpent's Gold might mean too? Let me think. The message advised us to seek the Serpent's Gold across. The River of Morning mentioned here corresponds to the Sansu River in Buddhism, or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, suggesting we pay a gold coin across the river. Which means you have to find it first? Supposing we do find it, how are we supposed to pay it? This is a puzzle. There should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. We can look around for a serpent's coin as well as the River of Morning. Understood. And anything else? About the space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stems and 12 early branches, so I'd imagine those are linked to the puzzle. Stems and branches. 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and bull. Times with the 10 heavenly stems, those are a 60-year calendar. The elder and younger versions of the 5 elements. Wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. In 2020, was the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. And bravi! There's numerous words combining 2 kanji, yes. May they help you solve the puzzle. Instances are lacking certain words. You might want to determine which ones. I will do that. Let's take a look here. And also, yes, there is someone here. What is this shadow doing? It seems his attention is on the wall. Is it a trace of someone setting up something on the wall? This ghost-like shadow I see here and there. Could they be the ferryman who takes us across the river? If so, how can we hand the serpent's coin to them? Yeah, I doubt that they are. Anyways, let's take a look. The whole wall's made of thick steel. There's a lot of red rust here, though. There are marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Or is it dragged towards the wall? If so, they're cut off at the wall, which would be kind of strange. Yeah, it's the wall would lift up and down. Is the red rust supposed to be the River of Morning? Almost missed it in all the rust. There's some kind of dial here, too. These dials also show combinations of 2 kanjis. It does, missing the elder metal and the one for elder metal and the one for sheep. Missing those. Time approaches. Oh, does he know something? Not the steel wall in the back. He said the time approaches. Looks like a river. It's pretty sure that's the River of Morning. It's indeed a possibility. They look like a design. It's unlikely to be just a regular wall. Look for suspicious objects. Hey. Search for the serpent's gold. Would you happen to have a gold serpent coin? Serpent coin? Who would have something like that? Thought so. Anything new here? Nope. Just like Fujiwara-san mentioned, they also form a 2 kanji word. Younger water and rooster are missing. Thought this would be the most likely place to find servant coins, but nowhere in sight. Maybe somewhere else? Ask the god if anything's changed here. This is random, but we happen to have a serpent coin. Serpent coin? What made you think I would? Of course, sorry for bothering you. This guy, maybe. Do you have a serpent coin? We're doomed. Oh, hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Serpent coins? I guess not. If the Japanese koban counts as a coin, actually, yes. Really? Here it is. A Kaban coin for the Suijin Shrine. Oh, the shrine. Interesting. Fujiwara-san might know something. Examine the mechanism closely. They have the dials. Where are they missing? Elder Water and Snake. Tried looking, but no luck so far. Alright, let's talk with Fujiwara-san again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How did we talk for a bit? I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide had a Koban for the Suijin Shrine. Oh, lo and behold, I'm using my memory charm for the Suijin Shrine. Water and rivers have often indeed been depicted as serpents worshipped since days of old. Koban codes are gold coins, of course, so this will qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka, eureka! I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in the room. If our guide had this, is it just part of the puzzle? So when the ultra hyper rare ones, only 10 of which were minted in 2013. 2013, which is a younger water snake year. It's time to mega buff your monetary luck. Mega buff? Oh wow. In fact, I own one of them myself. Behold the other brilliance of the youngest water snake kanji 2013. Cycle 60 years have been next sold in 2073. I was blessed with this Koban, my one and only chance during this lifetime. So that means, en brevi, 2 hyper rare ultra Kobans just happen to coincide here. This guy's a Luke at me, motherfucker. Is that even possible? Wait. If I remember correctly, Gasnax owns one too. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing a flame war. Which means that 3 of these 10 Gobans are gathered here? Is that even possible? Interesting. So that is possibly the reason for gathering everyone. Do you happen to have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine? I heard from Fujiwara-san you had one. That you bragged about it online and almost got flamed. Yeah, that snake god Koban. I do, in fact. Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. That's the same one. What do you mean? Our guide, Fujiwara-san, Mr. Gas Mask. And only 10 rare Koban's issues here, and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh? It seems maybe Matsuda-san has one too? I'll go check. Walking back and forth and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Do you have a Koban from the Suijin Shrine? Huh? Seems the Koban is the key to escaping the place. Ah, the Suijin Koban, yeah. I have one here, see? Please let me see it. It's all worn out. You can't really tell what it says. It's the same Koban. What up? We'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. Manner of coin with stem and branch. Solve the puzzle, okay. Trying to think. Puzzle's way too difficult. Let us look at the puzzle itself once more. The puzzle went like, deep beneath the winnow from the underworld and ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. Cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. That should be it. You have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins. That's true. It looks like combinations of 2 kanjis have something to do with them. But we don't know what to do with the serpent coins. The serpent coins are the Kobans that everyone had. There must be some way to represent them. When you examine the styles and nameplates, there's something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration for the Mizeni Memory Charm, issued in 2013. The river and the Kobans. What is this we're supposed to do in the place that matches the 2? Set the dial lock on the steel wall in the back to the younger water snake. There we go. That must be it. There was something missing from the kanjis on each dial. Only the dials in the steel wall in the back can be set to the year the Kobans came out. Let's try setting the dials in the steel wall in the back. Alright, let's open that door, baby.
try opening. Set the dials. Here we go. Yes, it opened. All right, we can open the door now. Unlock the door. Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. Wow, we did it. Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped. Sammy, let's give the steel door a push. You all help out too. Right, let's go. Well, we gotta come back the way we came sooner or later, right? You took a while, even with everyone pushing. Dark underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it? The elevator's out of business. Only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. No. How could I possibly... We don't have much choice. Let's go. Sammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights. Night tour and all. Saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watching the back. Remember what happened to Kimura. Anyone does anything shady, I'll take him down. Okay. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it's even been 10 minutes. Also, do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas, but it's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Sitting where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but are you in some special line of work? Nah, just trying out the moves from action films. Really? So where the hell are we? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san? Maybe your cold insight can tell us where we might be right now. What's with it? The guys haven't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Hold on, look at this. Railroad tracks. Tracks? Yes, there's a way out. We're getting out. We might reach a subway station somewhere. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. Closest subway line in the area would be the Keisei line. Tracks with them and a single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks? Is it just me, or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. I think I hear footsteps from behind us, and it sounds like singing? The gas is starting to get stronger too. Oh no. Flashlight's flickering, it's about to go out. You know there's something lurking ahead, right? Ah! Yelling is stressing me out. Please stop. Wait, look over there. It's a station. My flashlight is out. Wow, we made it here at the last of the battery. So which station is this, eh? Is it even a station in use? Or an abandoned one? Oh, you're right. It doesn't look like a regular station. Do we have to turn back? Is this where we have to turn back now? No way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station? What? Hey, they're gone. Yikes. Justin isn't with us. Fujiwara-san too. Huh? I'll go back for him. Flashlight's dead, remember? Alright. Think. Master-san, do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't a single spark in this place. The castle catch fire, we'll die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas? Then we just have to look for a way up. Path leading out is closed with metal shutters. So now we're stuck in this station? And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Read this from a denizen of the underworld. Another worldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? There's 3 people missing, you're still messing around? What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Mr. Gas Mask is back to gas masking. So solving the puzzle is our only way out? Well then, here goes. Alright. I did say this would be a shorter stream than usual. And that tiredness is getting to me. So this is where we are going to stop.
Let's see. Sorry, my bad, wrong button. Let's see who's live. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Let's go to our dashboard and see. Hold on a second. There we go. Raid channel. Um, let's see. Oh, oh, awesome. Oh, we are absolutely uh let's go and say hi to Red Mage Susie, who's playing Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. It's been a while since I've seen this game, and hopefully we've got New World of Steam coming up. Let me just check they're still playing. Yep, alright, still playing the game. Alright. That is gonna be it for today. We'll see you tomorrow at Tiger Geary's 24 hours of Clock Tower. I'll be streaming my perspective, but I do really recommend that you go and watch from Tiger Geary's stream. Uh, thank you all for being here. Be kind people. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.